but a loss would mean having to get one out on the road.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening. I mean, in an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
Now here's Rondo to the middle. Outside for Davis. You look at Houston. It's been a tough one so far. Back and forth through the first 4 games.
And we all know they have home court advantage, but this is a 3-game series now. A statement win here is what this team is hoping for.
Here's Simmons. Down low. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Kirilenko. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And just about a minute into this first quarter. McGrady. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Johnson with a double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. Now here's Simmons. Driving to the basket. And it's Simmons with the jam.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Here's Wade. It's a 5-point game. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one misses.
And you think about it, Dwayne Wade is just a winner. A guy any coach would love to have playing for.
And here's Jokic outside. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Carter. Here's Wade. And another miss by Houston.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Simmons looking around to the inside. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 6. Jokic screen. They get it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding, stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
And here's Simmons. Carter with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively.
Wade that time just ran away from the pack. Tremendous speed.
Simmons drives in. Pass to McGrady. Back to Jokic. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3. Jokic has got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the paint. And Davis slams it home.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Wade, that's good. He's got 5.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Simmons. Pass to McGrady. Davis a screen. Minnesota needs to get off the shot.
When you talk about two-way impact on the game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Rockets trail by 5. It's Martin on the wing. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And Minnesota calls time here. here for the Timberwolves. Here's Giddey. Outside Bull. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Johnson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, I like Magic doing his work inside. The close range look. Smart play that time by the Magic.
Down low. Here's Giddey. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
For me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running. The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Here's Odom. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The kick out to Johnson. On the take. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Yeah, I just love the game of Giddey. Looks for others first. A great guy to play with.
Left side, Johnson. Right side, Kamara. Back to Reed. Pass to Martin. No good from outside. And Giddey has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. They lead by 4. Here's Ginobili. Still without a bucket. To the paint. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Really good screen that time. Then Bull with the quick roll.
Pass to Reed. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Ginobili. Screen by Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ginobili. Pulls up on the wing. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And then Davis punches it home!
It's clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
throw. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Left side, Rondo. The three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 6. Brunson with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Picked by Reed to the inside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Reed's got 8.
Crafty pass there from Brunson. The guy just makes plays.
It's Rondo on the take. Deflected. Pass to Reed. The steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run for the finish. That shot off the mark.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Stoudemire. No made baskets yet. Puts it up. And another basket for Houston.
As you'd expect from Brunson, he makes a smart play. He's got great instincts as a basketball player and floor general.
Left side, Davis. Jokic with it. He's got 5. Back to Davis. Take it away. Out to the right wing. Pass to Stoudemire. Houston working the ball around. Stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Johnson for 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Stoudemire. Checked by Davis. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Davis. And the baseline jumper, no good. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Back to Reed. And he dunks it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And it's Jokic missing. And it's Houston's ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. That's to Stoudemire. They set the pick. And here's Brunson from the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Boy, there's Brunson again with that quick release. Always ready to fire.
And Minnesota calls time here. Here's Giddey. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Pass to Griffin. Back to Giddey. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Cousins.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
He buries it from 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the middle. Now Griffin. Pass to Ginobili. Out to outside Giddey. Looking to end the run. It's not going to go for him.
Trying to match three, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Timberwolves trail by 6. To the paint. Cousins with the steal. Now here's Carter. To the inside. Kirilenko. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The defense comes at Kirilenko hard, but no problem for him. He stays focused and physical, still able to get the shot off, absorbing the contact.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the drive. Here's Odom. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Back to Giddey. Four on the clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Giddey's got his second basket on the night.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
It's Giddey on the wing. He's got 5. Kirilenko with a rebound.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. There's the double team with Carter. And here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Griffin, a terrific athlete who can really elevate. That time he threw it down, and he does that as good as anybody.
Back to Wade. Out to the wing. Here's Kirilenko. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's Houston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And Rondo, here we go. Jokic a screen. Here's McGrady. It's rebounded by Wade. Here's Johnson. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got 8. Here's Rondo. Still no points. Pass to Jokic.
He's got such great timing. Phenomenal rejection from Kirilenko there.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That free throw no good. And Minnesota making a change here. And he can't hit the second. Houston leading by 9. Johnson inside. Pass to Wade. Cousins with the screen. Goes up at the stripe. The rebound by Simmons. Now here's Johnson. Covered by Johnson. Here's McGrady. Tipped.
For an awful beginning to this half, guys. Missing their first 4 attempts.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Outside Johnson. Good D by Simmons.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Jokic with it. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Simmons. Pass to Davis. Outside Simmons. This is the baby hook. Houston leading by 9. Here's Wade. The Rockets again can't hit. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Johnson. Give him 8 points now. Into the lane. Martin outside. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
The kick out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get off a shot. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. And it's an 11-point Houston lead.
Once Magic gets the ball inside, he's about at the rim. Even the contact, not enough to foul him up.
Back to Okongwu. Nice move. Unable to get that one. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Excellent piece to have offensively. Stoudemire has that toughness you look for in the score.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
That's to Stoudemire. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. He's made one and missed one so far at the line. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Odom. Back to Giddey. Pass to Odom. Clock at 6. Here's Ginobili. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Odom's got 6.
Hey, the primary and secondary thing that Odom gives you is versatility at both ends.
Here's Stoudemire. Fires for 3. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. The 3 gets rebounded by Minnesota. Griffin outside. Outside Giddey. The 3 fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
.143 left in the third. Pass to Reed. And stolen by Bol. Inside. And finished off by Bol.
It's really easy for Bol to throw it down. Man, I'm a little jealous, especially with these creaky knees that I've got. I don't even think I could dunk in my dream.
Here's Brunson outside. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got 11.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Ginobili. It's Giddey on the wing. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here's Griffin. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
An eye-popping throwdown. Griffin makes it look so easy when he hangs like that in the air.
Brunson taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Bol.
How are you even supposed to shoot over Bol? Insane length.
It's intercepted. Here's Granger. He got a piece of it. Here's Griffin. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets ahead, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
55.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. The Rockets lead by 4. Outside Brunson. Martin outside. Back to Brunson. Launches the 3. The rebound by Bamba.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Griffin slams it in.
If anybody can get the ball where it needs to go, it's Rajon Rondo.
Pass to Kamara. Here's Lewis. Hits a 3-pointer. Lewis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
This has been their plan tonight. Hey, get Griffin touches and let him do his thing.
Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside Brunson. There's a screen by Kamara. To the middle. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
It's Rondo on the take. And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Martin. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Outside Brunson. Rejected by Bol. On the break. And he banks in the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Kamara on the double. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, it's stolen. Here's Kamara. Rebound Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Inside. Reed. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, PA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Lewis. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 5.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And finished off by Bol.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Brunson takes it himself. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Martin outside. Back to Kamara. To the wing, right side. Here's Brunson outside. That shot off.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Giddey scanning the floor. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
That misses.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Here's McGrady to take the lead. Now Cousins. Here's Wade. Oh, what you say?
Wow. Come on now.
Jams it home.
Cousins showing you he's not afraid to step up in the big moment.
Outside Jokic. Giddey. Ooh, he can't tie it up. That one's no good. Houston leading by 3. On the wing, Wade. There's the screen by Johnson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Giddey. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Johnson outside to tie it up. Ooh, the shot is off. You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Outside Johnson. Takes a three. Cleared away by Davis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Stolen by Carter. Now here's Johnson. He takes it in. And he slams it down.
This is magic time. When the game's in the balance, he makes it happen.
And the free throw, no good. Here's McGrady. Ooh, it misses. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Here's Johnson. Now Carter. Beyond the arc. Another chance. And he commits the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So it comes up empty at the line. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Oh, the stuff!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And Minnesota calls time here. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Johnson fires. Oh, the miss in the face of great defense. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. And with this win, they've piled all the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.
And this was a critical performance. At 2-2, a team season can ride on a Game 5 like this one. They did a terrific job of rising to the moment and taking control of the series.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals.
You talking about? Get on my face.
Rollin'.
Oh, you wanna watch sports from the sideline? Horses and skylines. Whip a Porsche, get a couple in these trying times. I see you, I feel you, I really do. But I wouldn't wanna be you like me. I'm on my P's like a feeding ducky. Seen your girl eating cheese pieces. She was yucky, musty. We need custody of the money tree. See my phone busting and jumping, it's like a buzzing bee. Wasn't he the same? Selling all them fake Gucci baggies at the minivan back then. But do you think if anybody asking, Marie Francois did the leather in the ass?
It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies. I'm hotter than when you touch the iron to the starch. Wrap it in the foil before you put it in the fire. Grab it with a glove as you rolling like a tire. Elbows, 84s, catch me swinging like a fighter. Hey, it's kinda worth it, big flicking like a. That means if I burn it, then it better give me. Where your big homie at? Your security just fat off a flat. I wish Will never. For real, off rip. That last rap you spit wasn't on. You punching every line and you ain't slick. You don't got a clue what you be talking about. Poke your chest out and you can get. It's hit different when you listening to this in the car. The livest illest in this jurisdiction by far. You really gotta see it just to know what you saw. If it's nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all. It's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, it's popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, that means it's hot. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Hey, yo, I'm popping like I got a jalapeno on me. Serve it off the plate, dog. You need to feed your homies.
Already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Alan LaForce reporting from the sideline. You look at the Timberwolves. It's a win or stay home as they look to keep their raucous crowd to help propel them to a final Game 7 on enemy ground.
A must-win game for them, no doubt. But playing in front of that home crowd, they have every bit of confidence that they can win this game and shift some of the pressure if they can force a Game 7.
Here's Wade. An easy 2 points on the layup. You look at the Timberwolves, and we know their backs are against the wall. No room for error in this elimination game.
Yeah, having the home court tonight is a big boost for their confidence, but they need to stay in the moment. Can't look ahead to a Game 7. Take it one game at a time.
Here's Rondo. The Rockets making the shot. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
The implementation of the three has made Jokic even more unguardable.
Chalk up 2 there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Rondo. Outside Davis. Pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Jokic a screen. 6 to shoot. Outside for Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Wade. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Pass to Davis. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Now here's Johnson. Carter right side. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Back to Simmons. The putback. A rebound by Johnson. Rockets trail. Out to Kirilenko. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Simmons looking it over. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Simmons. A rebound by Carter. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Jokic. He's got 6. McGrady outside. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Back to Cousins. 8 on the wing. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Changing it up here. Johnson outside. Pass to Reed. Johnson draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Minnesota. In the corner, it's Odom. To the middle. Here's Bull. The shot's good on the assist by Odom.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Minnesota in the lead. Johnson over to help. Giddey surveying the D. And the layup is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rockets trail by 4. Johnson outside. Pass to Green. .135 left to play in the first quarter. Houston needs to get a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. The kick out to Odom. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat.
It's the three-point bomb.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Ginobili. Still without a basket. And here's Brunson. Pass to Stoudemire.
Oh, wow! What a dunk!
And for a big man, Stoudemire is an incredible dunker. Glides to the rim effortlessly, and the D really at his mercy.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Giddey. No one near Odom as he lets it fly. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Jokic firing on all cylinders. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense, points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Now Granger, following the three-point attempt by Jokic. Reed is screen. Brunson, left side. A 3-ball. Reed controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Jokic. Right side, Simmons. Reed with the steal. And here's a fast break. Granger leading the way.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Now, here is McGrady. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, run into Jokic too hard on the screen, and you'll be on the bench for a while.
And the jam by Stoudemire.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Back to Simmons. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Rondo with it. Still scoreless. To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Now here's Rondo. Down low. Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP. He didn't go to the line once in the first half, but now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line.
Wade can't hit. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jokic a screen. Pass to Johnson. Back to Jokic. 5 on the clock. And here is McGrady. Covered by Kamara. Fades and shoots. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Rockets trail. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Minnesota with it. And here's Jokic. Got a piece of it. Here's Brunson. Pass to Carter. Three-pointer. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Carter's got 8 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Brunson outside. Back to Carter. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Okongwu's shot is good.
Stretching it out a bit. Okongwu seldom takes shots from that range.
Rondo with the steal. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. Going inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Minnesota calls timeout. Griffin draws the double. Pass to Odom. And it's Giddey in the corner. Here's Bull. Odom up top. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Here's Reed. And no good. Trying to use the glass. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. The kick out to Odom. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead. There goes Magic. Wade outside. Just 4 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wade's got 5 points so far.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Stoudemire with the ball. And it's Odom picking him up. Count that one. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
It's Giddey with the drive. Outside, Odom. Pass to Griffin. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Bull can't hit. Ginobili with the steal. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top, up by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Here's Rondo. Still yet to score. Jokic a screen. Inside. Oh, throw it down. Nikola Jokic.
And Rondo is a problem in that pick and roll, picking the defense apart with his passing.
Stoudemire in the post. And too much time in the lane to get called for the 3-second violation. Minnesota leading by 4. Right side Davis. To the paint. Here's Johnson.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Carter outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Carter's got 13.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Pass to Carter. And taken away by Johnson. Now, here's Jokic. Outside for Davis. Plenty of space. And it's Reed pulling it down.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this out.
A shot by Carter. Nobody around. The wing jumper off target.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
McGrady outside. Lock at 6. Pass to Jokic. The rebound by Johnson. Rockets trailed by 5. Here's Carter. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And that one, good. He has 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson outside. And stolen by Simmons. McGrady outside. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good. And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Simmons with it. And it's Carter picking him up. And Simmons slams it in.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
And Carter has it in the corner. Fires, high post. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Now Simmons, 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Carter pulls it in.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
With the drive, here's Cousins. Good D by Johnson. And Simmons has got the ball here for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Griffin draws the double. Unloads from 13. Bull can't hit. Rockets trailed by 5. Pass to Brunson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, that's his fourth foul. Got to be careful now.
Now here's Giddey. The kick out to Odom. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Odom's got 11.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Brunson outside. There's Brunson from deep.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Outside Griffin. It's rebounded by Houston.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Back to Giddey. Taken away by Karolinko. Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Outside Karolinko. Lets it go from deep. Timberwolves leading by 4. And Ginobili with the slam.
And like a car without brakes, Ginobili careens down the floor.
Brunson outside.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Outside Griffin. 5 to shoot. And it's Giddey in the corner. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Giddey's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
Well, with the 24-second clock dwindling, Giddey steps up.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Brunson, left side. Pass to Lewis. Shoots over Griffin. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his first 2 points.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 5. To the inside. Amarov. Pass to Reed. He gets that one. Reed's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Houston.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Shot clock at 5. A three-pointer is right on target. 14 points for Lamar Odom.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Brunson, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Kicks it out to Ginobili. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Giddey. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Rockets on defense. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Down low. Here's Kamare. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll, boy, he is smooth.
Left side, Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Cousins pulls it in.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
To the middle. And Cousins throws it down.
You got to love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming that one home.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Rondo. Count it, good. Rondo's got his first 2 points of the night.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Pass to Cousins. To Brunson. To the paint. And Cousins throws it down.
And Cousins, at his size, able to handle and finish like a guard. Very nimble in the pick and roll.
And here's Jokic. Johnson outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Shard Lewis picks one up.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
That one misses.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Wade misses.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And here is Simmons. Pass to McGrady. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rockets trailed by 4. Johnson attacking. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Carter. And some nice passing there by Houston. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Wade down the lane. Misses from close range. Now the Timberwolves with it. Jokic with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Johnson outside. That's good from Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Gets trailed by 4. Carter looking around. Johnson outside. Now Carter. Shot clock at 6. And he jams it in.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
The drive by Simmons. Taken away by Karolinko. Wade. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And this team already trusts in Wade's ability to nail the big shot. Very impressive.
Davis sets a screen. Jokic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Well, and this is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Carter outside. Johnson outside. Wade outside to take the lead. D-Wade hits from deep.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Carter outside. Johnson outside. Here's Carter. Wade outside. Now Carter. Trying again. Now Johnson. Wade outside.
The hoop, you have to know where Davis is, or the growl will make you pay.
Stolen by Carter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
McGrady with the ball. Now Jokic. What a finish!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now Carter. And the whistle blows is going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. Carter fires. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From Target Center, back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Driving in, and Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Lead with it. Now defended by Jokic.
And whether it's for himself or others, D-Wade is constantly making things happen.
Ball creating space. What a move.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Johnson outside. And the layup is off. And it's Giddey with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Ball. And good that time.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. And so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Jokic. Taken away by Kirilenko. And here we go. Carter hitting to the hoop. Oh, the dunk to punctuate.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Now Giddey. Now Johnson. Lock at 6. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. The putback hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Important points from Giddey. He gets up with these big moments.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. Minnesota making a switch. And so it's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
Outside, Simmons. Layup, no good. 1:06 left in overtime. Now Johnson. Wade. Wade slamming it home.
And Wade stepping to the plate in a huge spot. This young man embraces the spotlight.
Love the aggressiveness there by Simmons. Coming up here.
Carter. And they'll keep possession. Johnson outside. Another chance here. Simmons there for the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Timeout called, Timberwolves. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
It's Ginobili on the wing. Clock at 4. And he misses the J. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals.